on my own, but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Oh, hello, and good evening and welcome to Crafty Chris's stream tonight. So we're doing issue 80, that's 80 of the Eddie STOBART truck tonight. So yeah, without further ado then, here is our main lady, and that is Crafty Chris.
Hi guys, thanks for joining. Yeah, issue 80. I don't think it'd be too bad to do tonight. Won't take us long.
No, I don't think it'll. Well, I don't know. We've got to get fit the dashboard as well. So, and as normal on this lovely stream, we've got another lovely lady, and it's Yorkshire Crafter, Julie. Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Dave. So yeah, I will be reading out the comments tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so having said that, then let's get us all three on screen, and we've got comments rolling in from all over the country, in fact all over the world. So without further ado then, we'll let you crack on with the comments. Thank you, Julie.
Okay, so first thing we've got Peter says, hi Chris, Dave S, Julie and all in the chat. Hi Peter.
Hello Peter.
And we've got Gillian saying, good evening Chris, Dave and Julie, and evening everyone. Evening Gillian.
In chat.
Hi, Gillian.
Hello, Gillian.
Yes. Dave Mark says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Chris, and good evening to Sir Dave and Julie. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Thank you.
And Dave says, good evening to Peter and Gillian. We've got Warren saying, hi, all. Good luck tonight, Chris. Hi, Warren.
Hey, Warren. Thank you.
Dave Mark says, evening, Warren. Warren says, evening, Dave Mac. Peter says, hi, Gillian, Dave Mac, and Warren. And we've got Darth saying, hi, all. Good luck, Chris. Did this issue earlier today. Hi, Darth.
Hi, Darth.
Peter says, hi, Darth. Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mac. Gillian says, hi, Peter. Warren says, hi, Peter. East Coast, evening, Julie and Dave. Evening, East Coast.
Hey up, East Coast.
Darth says, however, my windscreen has paint splatter on the passenger side. Is there any way to remove it?
Yes, well, there is a way to remove that, and I will tell you after Julie's finished the chat, Darth.
Okay. Peter says, do you know what type of paint it is, Darth? East Coast says, hi, Chris.
Hi, East Coast.
Danno says, hello, everyone, from me and my dad. So, hiya, Danno and Geordie.
Hey, Danno and Geordie.
Peter says, 60 left after this week's. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're halfway.
Yeah, over halfway.
Peter says, hi, Danno. Yeah. And then we've got Facebook. Good evening, Crafty Chris, Dave, and Yorkshire Crafter. Hello to everyone in chat. Good luck with your build tonight, Chris. Kind regards to you all, Alex. So, evening, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
And Dave Max says, evening, Danno and Dave. East Coast says, hi, Peter, Gillian, Mr. Mac, and Warren. Dad says, no, I don't, Peter. It came like that. It's a factory mishap. Oh, dear.
Okay, don't worry.
We've got Wayne Welly says, hi, all. So, hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Wayne.
East Coast says, hi, Darth. East Coast says, evening, Wayne. Wayne says, hello again, East Coast. Peter says, hello, East Coast and Geordie. East Coast says, hi, Danno. Wayne says, I can't even see Peter's comments.
Okay, don't worry. All the comments are coming up on the screen.
Yeah. And we've got Penny in saying, hi, all. Can only watch till past, but I'll cheer till then. Hi, Penny.
Hey, Penny.
East Coast says, evening, Alex. John says, evening, all. Evening, John.
Evening, John.
Hi, John.
East Coast says, hi, Penny. Gillian says, hi, East Coast. Dave Max says, evening, East Coast. Warren says, hi, East Coast. Whoops. Peter says, hi, Wayne. East Coast says, hi, John. Good to see your truck update today. Oh.
Yeah, it's done today, yeah.
Peter says, hi to Penny. Peter says, hi, John. And Penny says, hi to East Coast. Oh, another one. And John says, hi, East Coast. Thank you. So that is chat.
Okay.
Star it.
Star it, yeah. Star it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julie. Right, so paint on plastic. I found this out. I went to have a talk with my local model shop in Hull. And my local model shop in Hull said paint on plastic generally depends on the type of plastic and it depends on the type of paint. But most effective they've found for removing paint on plastic is a product called Carson Paint Killer It Works. Okay, if you want to make a note of this, Carson Paint Killer, and then it says on there it works. So Carson Paint Killer It Works. Now it's an expensive bottle, that it's actually £10.50 from my local model shop, but obviously once you've got it, for any misdemeanors on your painted plastic, and I do get a few. I've tried it and it works. So basically what you've got to do is take some kitchen roll, just some normal kitchen roll, and I have just a little bit in my pocket here, which is clean, I can guarantee that. So any old kitchen roll, so and you get a corner of it and you dab that onto a corner, and then you rub it onto your plastic, and you can guarantee it'll take the paint off. So yeah, and then rinse it with some warm water, and all being well, that'll come off. So I had a friend who had sprayed a complete 176 scale model bus, and he didn't live very far away. And I told him to go get some of this from Hull because he didn't live far away. Went to get some. To cut a long story short, he tried everything. He tried Dettol and he tried all these other things, and it wouldn't move it. And this was a resin kit in 176 scale, a model bus. He painted it, it all reacted wrong, and so obviously he needed to clean it off to try again. And with a little patience, he tried this, and it absolutely worked. So Carson, Carson, Paint Killer, and it says on there it works, and it's for, goodness me, it says Paint Killer removes XXF and LP paint, AS and TS spray paint, PC and PS Lexon paint, and many other paint systems up to 2 component paint. Paint is removed without damaging the base material, such as plastic, lean, resin, metal, and model glazing, etc. So that's the way to make paint accidents never happen again. So yeah, that's what it says on the bottle. So yeah, go get some Carson paint killer. It works, and try that. I can highly recommend it. And no, I'm not on any pay from the model shop whatsoever. Yeah, but yeah, so I have to pay just exactly the same as what you guys do. So yeah, Carson paint killer, it works, and try that. Okay, right. Do you want to catch up on the chat, Julie? There's a little bit of chat coming.
There is.
We'll crack on. Do you want to change your camera, Chris?
So Lee says, hi everyone. Hi Lee.
Hey up, Lee.
Penny says, hi Peter. Peter says, hi Wayne. Wayne says, there we go. I can see Peter's comments. See.
Yeah, right. Okay. Very good.
Peter says, I came over to the other screen, Wayne. East Coast, welcome to the dark side, Peter. LOL.
Yeah.
Dave Mac says, hi Lee. And we've got John. Pop the info into the chat, please, Dave.
Okay. Might try and do that somehow or other, yeah.
Yeah. Peter says, yeah, LOL, East Coast. East Coast says, Carson, painkiller. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, Carson painkiller.
Peter says, Carson painkiller, it works. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lee says, hi, Dave Mac. East Coast says, hi, Lee, lost in the garden.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Peter says, $12.95 from Amazon.
Yeah,
So
it is expensive, but it is worth it.
And then last but not least, John says, got it now, thanks.
Okay, jolly good. Okay, John, thank you.
Oh, no, not that
I
one.
think what we needed it for, the destination brand on the bus, one of them come printed, didn't it?
That's right, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the job that we had getting it off the first bus that we did, and then we found that and Dave come through, we went, look, and it was as clear as what they are.
Well, this is magic, this. And we actually needed it for this, although I haven't done this yet, but I'm getting there. So, yeah, so the destination blinds that are printed on the there, just above the entrance and round the back, they come printed, and I wanted all that off because obviously it's not relevant to this book here. So, it was suggested to me by my local model shop, and yeah, brilliant. Something we'll never look back on now. So any paint that's blobbed onto your plastic, you can get it all off there.
Right, let's build.
Okay, so let's go screen down then. Okay. Oh, look what we've got here. So this is issue 80 then of Build the Eddie Stobbart, Moving the Nation. It's issue 80. We're doing the windscreen. It says the windscreen and other parts will be fitted to the cab. So looking at the cab there, it looks absolutely superlicious, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, so in this issue then the parts supplied are 8001 is the cab windscreen. Okay, it's in one of them noisy plastic carton things, isn't it? So 8002 is 5 DD01 screws, black and 1 spare.
Yeah.
And 8003 is 4 DPO5 screws, black and 1 spare. Is that correct? Also, you've got, it says note, handle the windscreen carefully to avoid marks and scratches. It should be stored away from sunlight, which can cause the plastic to discolour. Which it can, yes. Okay, so This is a similar warning to what should have been in with the bus, after all said and done, is that the windscreens and the screens for this truck should not be put in your window of your house for display, because obviously the UV rays and everything else can spoil the plastic. So it can only make it brittle, and it can discolor it as well. Okay, so step 1 then. And while we're looking at step 1, we'll have the chat brought up after I've got this read out. So step 1, fitting the windscreen. Take the windscreen 8001 and check how it fits in the opening at the front of the cab 7801. 4 tabs along the top of the windscreen fit into slots in the top of the cab. It may help to temporarily loosen the screws in the cab roof whilst fitting these tabs. Okay. So I think you've got some screws up there in the cab, haven't you? That they're
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're doing that and testing, we'll have the chat brought up, if you don't mind, please, Jolie.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank
Horlix. We've got Horlix. He says, evening all. Evening, Horlix.
you. Hey, Horlix.
They're all right.
Horlix says, just had my dinner. Yay.
Yay. About time, too.
Peter says, hi, Lee. Hope that garden looks good. Lee says, on laptop now. Oh.
Oh.
Dave Mack says, evening, Horlicks. Wayne says, going to be listening to a bit. Has got dishes to do now. Oh.
The jankers.
Peter says, I'm doing my next pack tomorrow. I've finished packs of the Rossi bike. Oh, nice.
Okay, jolly good. Okay, so how did you get on with that, Chris? So step 2, it says check the inside of the assembly that all the tabs at the top windscreen 8001 are in place, and that the screw holes along the lower edge of part 8001 align with the screw holes on the front of the cab arrows. So do they align with the cab screw holes at the bottom?
No, one side does.
Okay, something, yeah. What was I going to say in the chat there? Yes, we haven't had our tea yet. We're going to have a bit of a bits of tea. So we're going to have sandwiches and, yeah, quiche and, yeah, crisps and, yeah, whatever else we're going to have. Yeah, steak, bake, or whatever it is. Yeah, so we're going to have all that for tea tonight because we can't be bothered to cook tonight, so, and we've had a busy day anyway, so. Okay, so have you got that in, Chris?
I think it's in.
Okay, do they all line up with the screw holes at the bottom edge of the window in the cab out on the outside?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so step 3 then says fix the lower edge of the windscreen 8001 in place with 4 DD01 screws circled. And every time I say DD01, I keep thinking of that little lass that we used to know, Chris, called DD.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, is there any more chat, Jolie?
There is. Lee says hi to Alex. East Coast says, is that dinner from the last few lives, Alex? Peter says 9 packs. So, yeah, you've done 9 packs of the Rossi, so you're going to be starting on. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Peter says, hi, Alex. A nice chat.
Yeah, jolly good. Thank you very much.
What are you laughing at?
Just John's mother making his comment.
I'll just get that quickly. John says, interesting tea, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
There's
tea
no
made
like
for
that it's a tea.
Yeah, it makes a change, I think.
Mm.
It makes a change, and rather than anything cups and that. And
Well, we didn't get home till nearly 6:30, wasn't it?
yeah, it was quite late in getting back home, so we've had a busy day. So and we're going to have another busy day tomorrow as well, I think.
What a bit of a surprise as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did get a surprise. So yeah, long story but true story. We've had a black and white cat been visiting our house for quite some time now, and he used to fight with our black and white cat. As you know, we've got a black and white cat called Jack, and then they seem to become sort of friends. And anyway, being daft as we are with animals, I decided to try and feed it a little bit to try and get nearer to it. And so I started feeding it. And then I was brave enough to pick it up. And I said to Chris, I said, if he's looking for a home, I said, he's still got his bits. And yeah, his big round bits. So, which explains why he was having a fight with our cat at first. So anyway, and it also explains why he was now and again spraying up the cat. Little monkey he was. So anyway, to cut a long story short, he has got nice and friendly with our cat, and he can now stroke him and everything, and then he lays down on the ground and he tickles his belly and all the rest of it. And Chris said to me the other night, she said, just go try and pick him up and just bring him into the passage of the house and see what he does. So, like a fool, and being mad, I went and picked him up and said, come here, puss, come on. Picked him up.
We're not laughing, are we?
No, you're not laughing. Julie was on with Christine at the time, and I opened the door, brought him into the passageway. The dog was stood there. The cat went absolutely wild, scratched me to Billy-O, and ran off outside. So, to cut another long story short, we goes down to my mum's today, and we've been helping her shopping and everything. And we got back from shopping, and she's been at hospital, so she can't see very well with her eyes and everything. So, because we've been helping her at hospital and what have you for her appointments. And anyway, we got back, and Chris says to me, she says, there's a cat round the back there. She said, it just looks like that cat that comes to our house. So anyway, I said, I'll have a look in a minute. Anyway, I went and had a look, and blow me down with a feather, it is the same cat. Now, my mum lives 2 miles away by road. You can actually see across the fields to our place, but it's like 2 miles away. So that cat has been quite often coming and visiting us, but it actually belongs to my mum's neighbour, who it lives 2 houses away, which is about 20 yards away. So so it's the same darn cat. And they call it, what do they call it now? Yes.
Treacle? No. Syrup.
Syrup. Yeah.
Syrup, yeah. So now I know its name. And I now know that, yes, it hasn't had its bits chopped off. And I now know that where it lives and who owns it. And, yeah, we've been feeding it like mad people, we have.
Yeah, but so's your mum.
So has my mother, yes, she's been feeding it too. Goodness me. So anyway, that's cut a long story short. Right, so fitting the dashboard then on page 5, step 1. You've got your window in now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so take the dashboard assembly from issue 77 and fit it inside the cab 7801. The glove box fits inside the opening beneath the window on the left side of the cab, and the switch housing for the instrument panel fits in the smaller opening. Thread the cable 7708 labelled 07 through the smaller opening as you fit the dashboard. Thread the loop of the cable between the two switches through the opening as well. Ooh, excuse me. So if you want me to read all that again, I will. But I think we'll have some chat brought up first.
Okay. So we've got Horlix. He says, hi, Lee and everyone. Yeah, Lee, big bag spag ball with Henderson's relish. Wow.
Oh.
Peter says, my kind of food. Prefer buffet food over cooked meal anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, you can take your time over it and everything, can't you? And enjoy it and sit and watch telly and all that malarkey, can't you?
True. Dad says, just take photo to you, Dave.
Okay, thank you.
Penny says, 2 mile radius would suggest there are potentially a lot of baby cereals around. Yeah.
Yes. A lot of baby syrups around. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all right, because I said if I get hold of it, I'm going to take it to the vets.
You did. John says, that's cats for you.
Yeah.
Peter says, where were the short bit of the story, Dave? LOL.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
And then Dash says, I'd say instantly the dash was nearer than fitting the windscreen. I'd say installing the dash was easier than fitting the windscreen. Yeah, sorry. And then Horlick says, hi to Penny. And that's Jack.
Right. Okay, so do you want me to read all the instructions once again? Because it was a bit of a gobbledygook, wasn't it?
No, put it in.
Oh, heck. Right. So step 2 of that says this shows the cab viewed from the front with the dashboard in place. So can I have a look at the front end of the cab because you have camera at the minute? That's your handle, isn't it? I know where that's from. Okay, so that's all right. So it says note, a last minute modification was made to the switch housing 7702 so that the arrangement of the cable 7708 will look slightly different on your model. The photograph shows the modified switch housing in place. Okay. So I think that might look like your switch housing, but it's a very dark photograph in the magazine. Anyway, we'll have to look at that a bit later. So step 3 then, if you're ready. Step 3 says holding the dashboard in position, fix it in place with 3 DPO 5 screws circled. So there's one right in the middle at the front and one either side. There's a bit more chat if you want to pick up that.
Yeah. Penny says, hey, Horlicks. Danno says the handle fell off. Yeah. She got it. Penny says, looking good, but gotta run. Enjoy the rest of your build. Thank you, Penny.
Thank you for coming, Penny.
Bye.
Take care now.
And East Coast says, bye, Penny. Take care. Oh. And then we've got Wayne. Got to head off as going home. Go home bargains, otherwise my rabbits will be playing hell. Oh no.
You don't want part of the were rabbits, do you? Goodness me. See you, Wayne. Thanks for coming along.
And then Peter says, looks like the front of the AEC Matador. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I'm gonna-
East Coast. Go on, Chris.
I'm going to leave that off. That handle.
Yeah, it wants gluing on.
We were going to glue it on last week. That's why
I
it's
know.
fallen off.
I've forgotten, yeah.
Yeah. And then East Coast says, bye, Wayne. Catch you later. And Peter says, bye to Wayne.
Okay, right.
Oh.
Okay. So, let me turn the magazine over. I've got a frog tonight in my throat. That's better. Right. So, step 5 says this shows the dashboard fitted in place. So it shows an inside shot of the dashboard fitted in place. So can we see that, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to turn it the right way up.
You can't really see it, can you?
And then turn it round. Yeah. Look through the door. Point the camera through the door. Lift it up a bit. There we go. Okay. So that is completed work then. The windscreen and the dashboard have been fitted to the cab. Well done. So we'll have to see what's coming next week then for issue 81, won't we? Won't we indeed?
What about issue 4?
Issue
Step 4.
Step 4? You've done it. You've put it together, haven't you?
What about the wire?
Step 3, step 4. Oh my goodness me! Why did I miss that one out? Sorry. I turned the page before. So yeah, step 4.
Done it.
I was going to say we've done it because it showed that photograph, didn't it?
I've just done it now.
Yeah, jolly good. Okay, yeah, jolly good. It runs down them 2 little channels. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, step 4, step 5. Yeah, we've done. Yeah. Jolly good. Right, where's your magazine then, Mrs.?
See ya.
Okay, do you want to show what's on the next set of parts then?
Yeah.
Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo.
Twisting that.
Back page. Okay.
Next week, steering wheel, mounts for the left front and right front indicators, left and right front indicator lenses, the steering column, and the central emblem for the steering wheel.
Very good. Very good indeed. We get the steering wheel at last. Interesting. So, as you know, I have them issues already. I've got quite a few issues. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to swap our issues. So Christine's issues, and they'll come monthly and they'll come to me. And when I get them from the shop, I'll give them directly to Chris, because if by any chance the issues don't come along, then Chris will always have the issue ready to do this on a Tuesday. That's being that the shop is well ahead of the subscription. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to do, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there is a bit more chat, Julie.
Yep. So we've got Lee says, hi, Darth. Peter says, looking well, nice, good build, Chris.
Thank you.
Lee says, hi, Danno. And then John says, looking grand, Chris.
Thank you, John.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm just looking in my messages, and I can't find our message request. There we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you've put some white paper behind it, I can see. There's the windscreen. Oh yes. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of black or green paint or something, doesn't it, on there? Yeah. Yeah, that will take it off, no problem, will that. Do as I suggested, and Darth, and get yourself some kitchen roll, some good strong kitchen roll, and then rub that off. I know it's expensive to do that little bit, but you could try an experiment of Dettol, if you've got any Dettol, on a bit of kitchen roll and just lightly rub it and see if that would come off. But yeah, it would definitely come off if you use the Carson Painkiller It Works solution. Definitely. Okay. So we're going back to faces, aren't we? There we go. So, right. Jolly good show, chaps and chappesses. Right, so at 8 o'clock tonight, we have Geordie Dave, don't we, in the Titanic, and Danno's Universe. And I think you've got Danno's Universe in there tonight as well, because he's got the night off. So Danno's Universe and Geordie Dave at 8 p.m. at the Titanic. And excuse me. God, bless me. I'm running short on tea today, and I've made a quarter of tea, so I'm a bit clagged up. So 8 o'clock tonight, and yeah, I think he's going to do a double issue or something, isn't he, Julie? I think because you was.
I believe so.
Something like that. Yeah, I think he's going to do a double or triple issue or something. So I know he was going to do quite a bit while he's got Danno there. So tomorrow night, which is Wednesday. To now, I don't think there's anything advertised, but there may be something from Horlix. You'll have to watch, because I do know that Horlix was thinking about doing a little something on Wednesday evening if it was free. So, and then Thursday, we believe that's free. And then Friday, I think Horlix is back on with his Volkswagen camper. Saturday, I believe there might be something from Horlix again, because I think he'll be doing a bonanza on something or other. And then Sunday, goodness me, Sunday, I really should get my finger out and do something with this bus. But I am actually waiting for some bits. So once I get these bits, then I can give you an update, and I can crack on with that. And I'm actually waiting for pretty much the same sort of bits as well for the open top bus that I'm working on, so I can't give you an update on that. I could build my Eddie, but now we're going to swap parts and everything with Christine. So yeah, obviously I'll just give her the issues that's past the issue she's got, so that'll make it easier for Christine. And so yeah,
I think we might have to go to Beverley on Sunday.
Yeah, we might have to go to Beverley on Sunday. Yeah, we might have to. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. So I think there's a bit more chat, Jolie.
There is. So we've got Gillian says, well done and a big thumbs up.
Thanks, Gillian.
Lee says, looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Dave Mark, great work, Chris. Excellent show as always.
Thanks, Dave.
Lee says, good stream, big thumbs up.
Thank you, Lee.
And Danno, what's the space for Thursday?
What's the space? Yeah. Oh, heck. Yeah. Okay.
Lee says, I'm live Sunday at 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I decide to do a live on Sunday, it'll be the night time. So it'll be, 8 o'clock, past 8, something like that, maybe. So it depends on if I can get these bits and bobs back to me. So, okay. Okay. So that's it. We've said what's happening next, and we've said what's happening tomorrow. and for the rest of the week. And yeah, what we've got to say is that in the description of this video below is our community. So yeah, please support our community in the description below. Also, Yorkshire Crafter up here, she's got a channel. She's got a fantastic sewing and crafting channel. So, and diamond painting, etc., etc. So pop along to Yorkshire Crafter if you already haven't subbed to Yorkshire Crafter. I'm sure she'll welcome you with open arms, and everybody else in the chat as well that's got channels. So there's quite a lot of people in the chat that's got channels. In fact, nearly all of them have got channels. So if you want to pop along to them and support them as well. So, and thank you for keeping the chat nice and safe and everything. And yeah, from me, we'll see you hopefully Sunday. If not Sunday, I'll be back here next Tuesday. So good night from me.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming along and supporting Chris and all your lovely chats, and yeah, just being here for Chris. So thank you very much for that, and I'll say good night and have a good rest of your week, and see you in about 20 minutes for now. I was going to say next week, but no.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys, once again, and giving me support on doing this build. I'm not going to be on now till next Monday, which will be the doll's house. Yeah. Did the camera work better, by the way, up there?
Yeah.
Was it better?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We've fastened the camera to the arm of my light, so I can't use my light, but I've got a camera higher up now for the doll's house. Yeah. So take care, everybody. Have a super weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday for the Disney Doll's House.
Okay. Do you want to just bring up them little bits of chat before we go?
Yeah, I will. Lee says, well done.
Thank you, Lee.
East Coast says, enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. Looking good, Chris. Bye all. Take care.
Take care, East Coast.
East Coast, you won't be live if you don't get the garden, Lee. LOL.
No.
Lee says, good stream. And then John says, night all. So night, John.
Night, John.
Okay, and I've got my finger on the button then, so I'll press the button when you're ready. So, good night, everyone. Take care now.